Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is the leaderboard of Bloons TD Battles 2, and I am currently top 1. You see, I'm sitting at top 1 in Bloons TD Battles 2 leaderboard. So Frozen Bloons YT, let me cook, this is me. Which means I am officially the best player in Bloons TD Battles 2. Well, but as you can see on the right, this is actually not me. We're actually top 20 right now, which is pretty close. But there's someone in top 1 trying to impersonate me right now, which I thought was pretty funny. So I'm going to show you guys.
1 week later.
In today's video, we're going to play against Frozen Bloons. Yeah, that's right. There's yet another person trying to impersonate me right now in Hall of Masters. If you look at top 9 in the leaderboard, they claim themselves to be the best of the best. And they have a top 3 badge, so it looks like a solid player. So we'll see who actually comes out as the real and the best Frozen Bloons. Let's get it. Can't believe we're against Frozen Bloons. They're going Wizard though, with a Zilly. So we'll see what they could have. We're gonna send Space Blues because we don't want a tower boost round 3 or round 2. If they push a button and send us green balloons and bloom boosts, we might need a tower boost if we don't have enough money, which is why we want to stay at 150 lives. Let's also target this to divide and conquer, and let's go for frag bombs. Alright, they start off with a wizard, with 2 wizards and a Zilly. I mean, this isn't a bad opponent at all. This guy definitely knows what he's doing, so we're gonna let them cook. Alright. Right now, they're chilling. We will be chilling soon. There we go. Now we're chilling. Alright. Now, let's send red balloons. Why did they go for 2 wizards, though? I don't really understand that play. And I don't know what their third tower is. Or, they didn't even place down Banana Farmer yet. I don't know what they're doing. Okay, they placed down Banana Farm. Good. So we're both running Banana Farm, which is normal. Banana Farm's the best tower in the game, and they should stay that way. Like, for those of you guys who don't understand why I like the Banana Farm so much, is because it's not like I like the Banana Farm. It's just I hate eco loadouts. Like, look at Battles 1. The best loadout, when the best loadout in the game is Ninja Ice or Ninja Glue Super Monkey, you know, like, something's wrong. If it's impossible to beat Ninja Glue Super, then every single game is just gonna go into round 50, and there's like literally no variation. The only viable loadouts are always going to be the loadout that is gonna be the best late game, which is why Banana Farm is good, because Banana Farm provides kind of like a counterplay to eco. Oh, I would have to admit that Banana Farm is a little bit strong right now, but I prefer a strong Banana Farm than a weak Banana Farm. All right, so yeah. Alright, I am kind of nervous right now because if they press the button at us, we're gonna be in a predicament where we need to use our ability. Wait, we can upgrade level 4 for $1. Let's do that. $1 upgrade. That's so rare. Because every upgrade, if you don't already, every single upgrade in BTD Battles 2 is rounded. So it's either gonna end with a 5 or 0. The last digit of an upgrade cost is always gonna be 5 or 0. So you see 550, it's always gonna cost something like that. But heroes are different. Heroes can cost $1, and hero upgrade can cost $1, which is pretty funny. We gotta send them purple balloons next round. That's gonna force some defense up. And hopefully they'll reveal their third tower. They have to reveal their third tower. They don't have any other choice. Alright, bomb. Okay, interesting. Wizard farm bomb. Alright, so they actually don't like the spike factory. They don't want to use the spike factory. They want to use the bomb. Can't talk right now. Alright. That's interesting. Ooh, the game's lagging a little bit. Frozen Bloons versus Frozen Bloons YT. This is absurd. Alright. Can't believe this. Let's place down a spike factory. And we have to win this one, alright? If we lose this one, we lose. Not only do we lose our 6-win streak, but we're also gonna get BM'd. Because we have to be the best Frozen Bloons, you know? We gotta be the best Frozen Bloons. There can be no better Frozen Bloons than us. We are the best. Alright, they're gonna send us a little bit of a rush. Alright, there are like 2 sets of camo. No, there are no camo balloons in there. Look at this balloon skin. This balloon skin literally looks like camo balloons. We're gonna balloon boost some camo balloons at them. Alright, instantly force an ability. But we're gonna send them more camo purples. Alright, they got up shimmer. I would have liked a tower boost right there, but I don't think we're gonna get that anymore. Alright, they're ecoing. They're not gonna go for the bank. But that's interesting. We didn't need to buy Etienne or buy camera detection on our Etienne, which is really nice. Let's go for that. Perfect. Round 13 bank is always nice. They're gonna send us that, or oh my goodness. I don't know if we need a tower boost. We do not need a tower boost. We did not need a tower boost that. Well, we didn't. We didn't tower boost that. Alright, that's good. That's good. I pressed the tower boost, but it didn't activate. Alright, well, good thing it didn't activate because we did not need that. Alright, now we're up by a bank. Like I said before, I think the banana farm's a little bit strong, but that's because of the bank. A small bank nerf, just a very, very small bank nerf will make it a lot worse. Because right now, most people go for a bank just to go for like the Monkeynomics upgrade. But if you make the bank a little bit worse, it's gonna be harder to go for the Monkeynomics upgrade. You're gonna have to either go for the bank 1 round earlier or go for the Monkeynomics like 4 rounds later. Because usually get your Monkeynomics round 22, which is also our plan right now. But if we have to go for it round 23, so if they nerf the bank a little bit, that we get up the Monkeynomics round 23, then we're not going to be able to use the ability round 24. And that's going to be a problem because we need the 20k for tight ceramics. Unless you're using this loadout, then you can just straight up go for the pre-buyer defense. Go for the spike mines upgrade. I think we might just go for spike balls. Our opponent's also under defending a little bit, but I mean, we'll let them chill, I guess. Yeah, we'll let them chill. I don't think they have the Azili upgrade yet. I don't think they have the Azili level yet where they can, where Azili does like a crazy amount of damage to fortified balloons. Or Moab balloons. So we can send them a fortified Moab. Should balloon boost it? That's balloon boost it. Okay, they're gonna totem. I think they have a lot of balloons, not of undead balloons. So they'll easily be able to defend that. Oh no, someone has taken over me in the leaderboard. That is not cool at all. Okay, they have a ton of eco. They have like 2k eco right now, but we have a bank. So I don't know who's outplaying. I have no clue who is outplaying, who is winning right now. But 2k eco is also pretty nice. 2k eco does not seem bad at all. Looks like the fortified mod didn't really do all that much. Should press the button. Alright, we're gonna stop ecoing now. We're gonna go for an IMF loan. Man, they're still ecoing. What? Alright. Alright. Oh shoot, we need to afford the IMF loan. Oh, we got the IMF loan up. Now we need spike mines. Like, ooh, pretty urgently. I wonder how they are planning to defend tight ceramics. Alright, are we good? Yeah, we're good against all of this. There's the ecoing with zebra balloons. What? Oh man. Alright, now I'm confused. Alright, we're gonna collect that. And we have to go for the IMF loan. Let's solid go for that. Hopefully we get our ability on time. If we don't, we lose. We need the ability on time. And now we really need spike mines. We really need spike mines. Come on, give me spike mines. Alright. Oh, wait, we have UCAB as well. We have UCAB. That's the advantage of using BTN or Etienne. With BTN, you only get like a B ability, which doesn't do much. This is equivalent to 2k ecos, so this is not to be disregarded. Alright, we got our spike mines a little bit late, but does their setup defend tight ceramics? They have 3 cluster bombs. That's not gonna defend anything. That's literally not gonna defend anything. I feel like we can rush, but it's risky. Let's see what their plan is. As soon as they go for a banana farm, we're gonna rush them. How about that? We're gonna see if they go for a banana farm. Alright, they go for an IMF loan. If they use the IMF loan to get a banana central, yeah, I gotta bet that we're gonna rush them. We're gonna rush them. Let's chill a bit though. I don't want to waste, because a set of tight ceramics does cost 6,400, so it's nothing cheap. And we can also rush with DDTs. DDTs are also a solid rush. Alright, let's go for that. What are they gonna do? They're just gonna chill here. They're not gonna go for anything. They're not gonna farm? Nothing? Alright, they go for that. Then yeah, we'll send them DDTs next round, I guess. And we'll see how they react to that. Or we can rush them. Yeah, I'll rush them. See if we can win right here. Nah, they're dead. They're so dead. What? There's no way. What? What? They leak you 49 lives. How do you leak to that? What? How do you even leak to that? Alright. I do not understand this game. I did not get this game. How? The chances of that is like literally 0.0001. Oh man. Well, I guess now we're out farming, which is nice. Like I said, the Monkeynomics is worth 2,000 eco, and I doubt that they have 2,000 eco more than us. They do not have 2,000 more eco than us. They do not have 2,000 more eco than we do. Let's see here. I want to go for a Banana Central, but I also don't want to just lose. You know what I mean? Like, we're winning right now, and there's literally no reason to lose. There's absolutely no reason to lose right now. Alright, let's go for Banana Central, and if they rush us, we'll sell our Monkeynomics. They actually also got the Banana Central. Alright. I did not mean to send them that. Alright, they actually also sent me one, but I did not mean to send them that. I did not mean to send them that. Alright. They're gonna try to get us to choke right here. We're not gonna fall for it. Would rather over defend than choke right here. We would much rather over defend than to choke right here. We are not choking with that. The ZOMG was completely on accident, by the way. Completely on accident. Just wasted $4,000, $4,500. Oh, feels bad. They're gonna hex it. Are they gonna die to it though? They have to pop it in time. Alright, they do. They do in fact pop in time. Alright, we're gonna collect this to go for that. Alright, we're gonna need to send them a fortified bad. We'll see if they have enough money to do the same to us. If they do, we just go for a ton of Spike Storms. We're gonna try to defend it with Spike Storm. But Bloom Crush will also work. With Spike Storm and Bloom Crush. I think we need both. Alright, let's see here. Let's see what their plan is. Obviously gonna press a button. Press. And we have no more Bloom Boosts, unfortunately. This bad, the goal of this bad is also just to make them sell all their farms. If we can make them sell the Banana Central, this will be really nice. They sold their Prince of Darkness. Alright. They have their Archmage. Is the Archmage good enough, though? It's the ultimate question. I think they're dead to the DDD insides. That is not that good. That's good, but not that good. They go for Bomb Blitz, but I think they need the Bloom Crush. Here, let's see here. Are we able to beat Frozen Bloons? Alright, they're also gonna send us one. We're just gonna double Spike Storm. We're gonna go for more Spike Storms. And we have a ton of money right now. There's literally no reason to lose this. Did they defend it? They actually defended it? What? Wait, they actually defended it. Wait, what? Now I'm confused. How'd they defend it? Alright, we're gonna send them one. They leaked the entire bat on my screen. I'm not sure how they defended that bad. But well, obviously gonna tower boost. My game, I DC'd. Our game just crashed. I'm not really sure what happened right there. but we still somehow have a 9 win streak, and I'm totally sure that I would have defended that. I think when we tried to activate Aura Spike Storms, we ended up crashing the game. That's my guess, but it would be cool to know who that Frozen Bloons guy was. Alright, short interruption, but this guy messaged me on Discord and apparently his game crashed as well, so I think he would have lost before I did, which is why we ended up not losing our win streak. Alright, anyway, we're gonna run the strategy of Alk sub ace, sub Alk ace, sub ace Alk, however you like to call it. There's like an official name, I think, like an official order that you have to pick the towers in, but I do not know what that is for this loadout. For example, when you go like dart farm ace, you don't say I go ace farm dart or like dart ace farm. You don't say that. You say dart farm ace, even though that's a bad loadout. But and when you go like bolt Alk and Spike Factory, the alchemist and the Spike Factory, you say you go bolt Alk spacked, and you don't say you go bolt spack Alk or like spack bolt Alk. That just sounds so weird to me. Anyway, we're gonna go for sharper darts and advanced navigation to eventually upgrade that into never miss targeting. Right now we're actually fine. So it looks like the double A start's actually the play. The double A start's far better than the single A start. Opponent's gonna try to go for a what's that called? A merchantman. They should be able to get that up this round. They have Tak and Etienne. What could they have as a third tower? Probably Wizard or something like that. Okay, now I'm down to 2 bars of internet. What is going on right now? I literally don't know whether I crashed because of the spike storms or because of my internet or what happened and why. And I really wanted to win that, but we didn't end up losing our win streak. In fact, our win streak I think increased by 1. So, oh shoot, we're good. I thought I miscalculated, but I did not. Alright, they have their merchantman. Up. They're gonna have more eco than me, or like have more money than me. That's gonna just be the case. The Tak Shooter is just a better starting tower than the Ace. Tak Shooter is one of the best starting towers in the game, but not gonna be very good later. So our Ace is gonna help us out against tight ceramics, against Moabs and DDTs, but the Tak's just gonna be useless. Yeah, I was right. Our opponent does have the Wizard Monkey. We don't want to over eco here, by the way. If you over eco, you can't afford your out buff. And if you don't outbuff your ace, the ace can't pop camo balloons or can't pop lead balloons. And you also need a submerge and support to pop lead balloons. Oh my god. You need submerge and support to pop camo balloons and the alchemist to pop lead balloons. That's what I meant. For beginners, there must be like so much to learn. Like you have camo balloons, you have lead balloons, you have regrow balloons, you have fortified balloons. You have Moab balloons, you have purple balloons, you have black balloons, zebra balloons, white balloons. Like all these balloons with different immunities. Like white balloons are immune to ice, and they can't be frozen without support. Same as zebra balloons, and black balloons are immune to bomb, or immune to explosions, and camo balloons immune to. There's just no rule for camos, you know. Like you can kind of figure out which towers can pop leads and which powers can't, and like zebras and black stuff like that, and like purples you can like. Now we need that guy. Oh, are we good against that? I think we should be. This guy is pretty strong. Oh, we're good. Unfortunately, we can't rush our opponent. The Necromancer just defends everything. Yeah, I was saying, there's just so many things to learn in this game. That might be pretty confusing for a new player. But camo balloons, I think, are the hardest to learn. You just don't know which towers can hit camo balloons and which towers can. I mean, you just have to go by experience. Have to try to like read every single upgrade. But I can imagine that lots of people don't have the patience to do so. To click the I just to read the upgrade. Click the blue button to read all the upgrades. Alright. Yeah, we almost have 1000 eco, which is nice. We can eco until... Oh, I'm lagging again. What is going on? We can eco until round 20, I guess. That's when we have to save up for a Spectre. It's really annoying that we have to go for a Spectre round 24. But ever since the Ceramic Rush came out, it's just been so hard. It's just so hard to defend the Ceramics. The good news is we don't have to go for it immediately. So if they send us one ceramic rush, we can tank it with arrows. If they send us a tiny rush, we don't have to do anything. We can tank one rush with camos, well, not with camos. We can tank one ceramic rush with arrows, Quincy's arrows. We can tank a second ceramic rush with tower boost, and if they rush us for the third time, we're gonna have to unfortunately go for the Spectre, which is cost $20,000, which is why we have to stop ecoing early. And even after that, Spectre is really bad against DDTs. I've learned that the hard way. So we have to go for other defense against DDTs. We have to go for Sky Shredder against that. Alright, their loadout is actually pretty good. Like, this isn't a good player. I played against them before, and they died to, like, I don't know, I think they died to Space Whites last time. But this actually looks pretty solid. Their setup looks pretty solid. The attack as a starting tower was actually ended up working out for them. Although you have to remove this for $300. But I think it's worth it. I remember all these used to cost $500. And like they also used to be an obstacle here. The good old times. That made the game less fun, but. Alright. Now we kind of need to save up. They can just keep farming, but we kind of have to save up. They can bolt pull as many DDTs as they want. Unfortunately, we do not have that option. Ooh. They sent us that. Okay, oh my goodness. Alright. Do we need arrows at? That's arrows at. Shoot, we burned that. We burnt the arrows. I don't think we needed the arrows, but better safe than sorry. Alright, let's see. If we sell both of these, we can go for, we have $6,000. Oh my goodness. They're gonna play this stupidly aggressive. Well, the good news is we can first strike this. The bad news is we don't know what to do after we first strike this. We're gonna be very, very poor after we first strike this. Shoot, we got it. We better first strike this before this pops. Alright, let's first strike this before this pops. Because once it pops, we're gonna only hit one DDT, or one BFB, one inside balloon, which is not gonna be cool at all. We sell both of these, we can afford Spectre, but I'd rather not go for Spectre. Alright, do they have, that's a 4th tier. I don't know if the 4th tier defends. But if we rush them, it's gonna cost us quite a bit of money. So, looks like we're just gonna leave them alone. I think we're gonna leave them alone. And then, here, let's see here. I think this looks like a little bit of a better, this looks like a better Sky Shredder spot. Yeah, I'll go for a Sky Shredder here. Okay, this now eats the out buff. Alright, the Sky Shredder costs $40,000, but it's our only way of defending DDTs for a positive elixir trade. Let's see here. Alright, 4K, 6K. Ooh, this will be close. This will in fact be close. We can also first strike DDTs. It's expensive, but we can do that. Whoa, arrows that. Shoot, tower boost. Frick.